Greetings everyone and welcome to the Lines and Tarot. Today I will be doing a reading on Jessica. Let me check my notes because I keep getting Jessica and Taeyong mixed up. I don't know why. It's a thing. Jessica Jung. Okay, yes. I will be doing a reading on Jessica Jung. So everyone, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the Lion's Den. Welcome back, all my cubs, and if you're new, welcome. We're going to start this reading off with a personality reading. So how we do this is we use the Caroline Mays archetype deck, and I go ahead and I pull cards for the person, celebrity, idol that I'm reading for. The cards have upright positions and reverse positions. So if the cards are in reverse, I will be reading the negative attribute of the personality trait. If they're upright, I will read the positive. If they're on their side, there's a balance or of both negative and positive traits. And this is how I read them. If you see that your idol or celebrity has cards that are in reverse and you don't want to see that, please fast forward through this part. If you see that this idol or celebrity may have all positive traits and they're a horrible person and you don't want to see the positive traits, please feel free to skip past that. All right? Please don't cry to me about what kind of cards flew out the deck. I'm just going to do the reading, and that's how it's going to be, babies. So let's get it started. So Jessica, I need to put her name in front of my face because I swear I'm going to say Taeyong. Let me just put her name in big letters in front of my face. This is ridiculous. Okay. Miss Jessica Jung, who are you? Okay, I'm already just like somebody who plans on taking their power back, I tell you that much. Oh, I should have had some tea this morning. Someone who plans on taking their power back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alrighty. I believe I may have done a reading on Jessica before. I think I did Jessica or versus Taeyong. I don't know if that's only on Patreon or if it's here on my channel. If you're interested in that, either way, please feel free to check it out. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put all the negatives down here. So we're going to start off with the positive cards first. So we have Lover. Lover says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So there is somebody that she truly cares about. There's somebody that she truly cares about and someone who she's doing all of this for. And that could also be herself. So, you know, it could be a self-love and a self-appreciation and a knowing of self-worth. We have dilettante, delights in the arts without having to be professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuit. I feel like Jessica is someone who's very, I feel like she's someone who is kind of like the crystal reading, is not going to ever limit herself to one thing. And she's very much a person, if she finds a skill that she may have in something, that she's going to pursue it, that she's going to continue to try to nurture that skill regardless of what it is. I don't see her, according to these cards so far, as someone who will just drop everything to just accomplish one goal. I see her feeling like every skill that she has is something that's worth nurturing. We have Thief. It says sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Kind of similar to this in a sense of, like I said, she sees this worth within herself, and she also sees her capabilities, and she's not someone who backs down from her capabilities. If she sees that she has a skill in one particular area and other particular areas, she's going to attempt to nurture them all. Now for the shadow attributes of her. Like I said, if you don't want to see the darker sides, you can go ahead and fast forward. Father in reverse. It says dictatorial control and abuse of authority. Does she also have issues with a father in her life? Like, I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if that'll be, public, I'm not sure. But I feel like there maybe has something to do with her, like their actual father. Let me know if there's something going on there. But, just for Jessica herself, she may have it seems like she has a thing where she needs to be in control, which, I kind of get that. Like, I get it. Like, I understand, especially if you're someone who wants to nurture yourself and your skills and capabilities. You want to be in control of what you can do, where you can go, and you don't want anyone to have that control or power over you. So I get it. But yeah, it is in reverse, so it means it's to the detriment of herself or people around her. So this need for authority and control could be very destructive to the people that want to be around her or in her vicinity. By the way, if you see me also tapping over here, your girl is multitasking. Your girl is trying to get y'all videos up while at the same time, filming. Your girl is multitasking. So, yeah. Next, we have Child Magical. This is also in reverse. Child Magical says pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Is Jessica the lazy one in the group, or is it Taeyeon? I told y'all I get them mixed up, so just please help me out. Is she the one that they said was really lazy within the group? Let me know. But yeah, she can definitely be very, by the way, I burnt a hole in my tablecloth messing with incense, so it's going to be there forever. But yeah, she can be very, as it says, pessimistic. She may have some sort of depression. I'm not diagnosing her, but she may have, a form of depression. Especially depending on how, if she's a neurotypical, it may be very easy for her to get depressed, especially if she feels like she's caged and she can't do what she may or may not want, what she may want to do. So, this kind of attitude is something, and it's in reverse, it's to a detriment of herself and people around her. So she could be very pessimistic to the point that she's bringing everybody else down. She could be very in such a bad mood that nobody wants to be around her. And, in a lot of cases, you can't help that. But that's basically what we have here. The next card we have is Mystic in reverse. It says delusional rapport with the divine. So almost like it's like she has a belief that there's a potential belief that she's a lot more important than she actually is, or like she's a lot more faithful than she actually is. She has more of a purpose than she actually has. And I know that sounds messed up, but I'm not very good with words at this point. I don't really know how to describe. It's just more so that she feels like there is more to, I'm down for everyone feeling like they have a greater purpose, but it's just not necessarily in life, but she just almost in general feels like she's more important, more in tune than she actually is. So it's like a feeling of feeling like she is above other people or worth more than other people than she is. We have Slave in reverse. It says giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices and decisions. That says choices. Okay, so here we have Jessica. And, I don't know if this is, if she has a man in her life as well, but I feel like she is somebody that will do things because a male, would be interested in that or wants her to. I feel like interestingly enough, I feel like she can be an independent woman when it comes to other women, but then when it comes to dealing with men, she may be very, giving herself away, in a sense of a pick-me, a little bit of a pick-me, just she's gonna do a certain amount of things for a guy that she really likes, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm getting with this card. Like, she can be easily persuaded by a man that she likes, to the detriment of her being and, you know, people around her. So that's what we have for her personality reading. Like I said, this is a personality reading. If you go on my channel into the if you go on my page's channel, and I think it's the community section, you go in the community section, you will see price listings for a personality reading. So if you're interested in purchasing your own personality reading, you can look at the price and how much it costs, and then just email me at thelinesandtarot@yahoo.com and tell me you would like a personality reading, either if it's an audio reading or a video reading, and we can get you started and hooked up with your reading as soon as possible. So yeah, check that out. Also, join us on Patreon. Everybody's getting all of these readings first, so if you're not joining the Cubs on Patreon or the memberships below, you're kind of missing out. So consider that. You know, consider having some fun. All right, so the next thing I want to do for Jessica is I'm going to actually pull these oracle cards. So we're going to do an energy reading via card. I'm not going to channel her or anything like that. But I just want to see what this is going to say in general about what's going on with her. Maybe if I can get anything about her book. Just anything at all about Jessica. Okay. Let's get a main card for Jessica. Discovery. I don't know if I want to put that in, keep that in reverse or not. And acceptance. Discovery and acceptance. And this is like about growth and foundation. This is about her growth and foundation. Interesting. Let me see. Oop, oop. Okay, this is a lot. Okay. This is definitely about her book. This is definitely about her book. I left the Master in reverse because I feel like it's supposed to be that way. But yeah, I feel like she's definitely working on this book, you know, to the point that she's very exhausted dealing with it. Because she's trying to get it done as soon as possible. She's trying to get it done as soon as possible. She also wants to make the book interesting. She wants to make it interesting while at the same time, like, really letting loose. Like, she really wants to get a lot of stuff off of her chest, as she plans on that with this book. Now, the Master coming out here in reverse is interesting to me because I feel like she may not have as much control over it as she may think she does. Or like even she may not even execute things as well as she may think she will execute it. Like, so I don't know how she's going to handle this book. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, in the greatest of quality, especially if you're rushing to get something done. So we're going to have to see. I want to pull some more cards on how well this book is going to be received. I should probably pull some tarot for it instead. We Are the World. It's going to be really popular, I tell you that much. It's going to be, I mean, whenever this book is released, a lot of people are going to get it. It's probably going to be off the shelves. Like people are really going to buy this book off the shelf. So, you know, this is interesting. Yeah, a lot of people are going to, find out a lot more things about, you know, their life. Because, of course, she's going to put it in the book. This is going to be interesting. This whole book thing is going to be interesting. Okay, so the next step is, oh, by the way, this is an energy oracle reading. That's kind of like how they look. So if you're interested in purchasing or getting a energy oracle reading for yourself, check out the community section on my channel. There's price listings available, or just email me and say, hey, I want that reading, want that energy oracle reading, and I can hook you up. So, alrighty. So for Jessica, what's the next biggest thing to happen for her? Okay. Okay, things get better for her. Is she working? Is she working? Is she working? Because if she is, if she's not, she should continue to work. When she's gonna be fine. As long as she keeps doing what she needs to do, she should be fine. I want to look at this moon card real quick. I haven't used this book in a long time. And I've just, completely neglected this book. I just want to look at it. Because I'm trying to figure out how Jessica's going to be moving. Ooh. See, here's the thing. This is what I was saying. She has to be careful. I mean, the ending looks good, but okay, so here's what I'm saying. With Jessica, career-wise, she should be fine. If she continues on her path, she's going to be still making money. But then, things start going to hell once the book is released, once she starts exposing the secrets of SNSD and, how that was like. We definitely have the devil here. So, it's going to be a lot of people who are obsessing over who did what was going on, who was the culprit to this behind this, this is what the company is like. And I do see this, temporarily coming to bite her in the ass, to be honest. I see it just being like her overlooking something, not really paying too much attention to something and kind of getting into trouble about it. Maybe meeting a lawsuit or an attempted lawsuit, or getting something the equivalent to a cease and desist. And there being, her not being able to really do, her not having any choice in the matter, but to, make a decision that is best for her. But in the end, it's like she may lose a battle, but she wins the war. This is where this 10 of Cups come from. Because either way, let's say she releases the book, all of SNSD shit gets blown up, all of SM shit gets blown up, right? Basically, even if they say, hey, girl, you're going to have to stop this. You're going to have to stop producing this book. You're going to have to, whatever. And she's like, okay, fine. And she stops making the book. The news is already out there. The word is already out there. So it's like there is nothing that, they can really do after it gets out, it gets out. Information spreads like wildfire. Especially if someone already has a hard copy of the book, unless you go to everybody who bought it and tell them to burn the book, there's nothing you can do about that. So in the end, Jessica wins. Period. Let's see. Is she happy that her sister left the company? These sisters are kind of cold. I think I said that with Crystal too. It's like they don't care about each other like that. It's weird. it's almost like she had no choice. Like, like Jessica's like she had no choice. Like, what else was she gonna do? And it's also like, of course she would, like, she almost like, it's like she sees her as someone who will drop something that's of no use to her anymore. Like, these sisters are kind of cold. Like, they're kind of raw. Like, yeah. I think she even thinks she is stupid for even staying that long. Yeah, she feels like, girl, you weren't even growing. Like, you weren't even going anywhere. She feels like she's a lot more successful after she left. Because she was just like, girl, what? Like, what were you doing? I mean, I'm pretty sure Crystal couldn't move until after the contract was up. But I guess Jessica's like, girl, I made that contract run up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I made sure that they couldn't keep me there. I don't know how Jessica feels. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, but Jessica kind of has a kind of feel to it. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? They seem like, I don't know, like, are they actually close? Like, and I can see them, they can be close, but they're kind of like very cold. Like, they're very cold. Very, like, raw and just cold to each other. Like, more of like, there's this, I don't know how to describe it. Like, every woman for themselves kind of energy. Like, a very, I can easily cut somebody off kind of energy, because I think both of them come up as Queen of Swords or see each other as a Queen of Swords. Like, I don't need a very independent, I don't need anybody, that includes you, you know what I mean, kind of energy. This is weird, but anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. This is a tarot reading. If you want that, go to the community section on my channel, listings below, listings will be there. Anywho, yeah, that's what I have, Cubs. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please tell me about the Jung sisters, dynamics. Like what is their relationship dynamics? Like, I mean, I know they're sisters, of course, but like, are they very friendly to each other? Do they act like they love each other on stage? Like, what's going on? Because the cards are like, they, at least like when it comes to business, they're very sort of, there's a big gap between both of them. They're very distant. Like, it's almost like this power level thing, this power trip. And it's almost like they don't even acknowledge each other unless they're both equally as powerful, or like in their own way, because I don't even think they want to be on equal levels of power. It's so weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I'm just going to stop here. Just let me know about their relationship, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye, Cubs.